The DJI Pocket 4 is no longer sitting quietly in the world of speculation. It is starting to show up in real retail environments, fully boxed and seemingly ready for customers. That kind of movement is not typical unless something official is right around the corner. And when you see products physically appearing before an announcement, it usually signals that the launch phase is already locked in behind scenes. Before we go any further, drop a comment and tell me, would you actually upgrade to this, or are you sticking with your current setup? I am curious where you stand on this one. What makes the situation even more interesting is that a retailer has hinted at a very specific date, April 20th, 2026. Now, it is not confirmed by DJI yet, but retailers typically do not throw out random dates without some level of internal guidance. When inventory is already landing in stores and timelines are being suggested, it usually means everything is already scheduled internally. Earlier predictions pointed toward a March to April release window, and now those early leaks seem to be aligning almost perfectly with what we are seeing. But here is where things take an unexpected turn. This might not follow the usual pattern where products launch in China first and then gradually roll out worldwide. Units have already been spotted in regions like Colombia, which strongly suggests a near global release at the same time. If that turns out to be accurate, it would mark a noticeable shift in how DJI approaches launches, and that is a bigger strategic change than most people realize. Now, let's get into what actually matters: performance. The camera is expected to stick with a 1-inch sensor similar to the previous generation, but instead of chasing bigger hardware, the emphasis seems to be on processing improvements. That means cleaner image quality, better dynamic range, and more refined stabilization. There is strong expectation for 4K recording at 120 frames per second, and even some talk around possible 6K support. So your casual footage might start looking way more cinematic than you ever planned, almost like you accidentally turned your daily vlog into a short film. Stabilization is also getting another upgrade, which is something DJI has consistently delivered on. Based on their track record, you can expect extremely smooth footage even in motion-heavy scenarios. Whether you are walking, running, or just filming handheld in unpredictable conditions, the system is likely designed to keep everything stable without needing additional gear. Battery life is also expected to improve, with capacity estimated around 1545 milliamp hours. That should translate into longer recording sessions, which is especially valuable for creators who shoot continuously or tend to forget charging cycles. It is one of those upgrades that may not sound exciting at first, but in real usage, it makes a significant difference. On the design side, DJI is not making drastic changes, and that is probably intentional. The compact form factor remains, but there are practical refinements. The handle is slightly extended for a more comfortable grip. A dedicated zoom button is positioned where your thumb naturally rests, and there is a customizable control button for faster adjustments. These are subtle upgrades, but they directly improve usability in real-world shooting. Audio is another area getting a meaningful boost. The device is expected to integrate seamlessly with the DJI Mic 2 without requiring extra receivers, which simplifies the setup significantly. The Creator Bundle will likely include additional accessories, such as microphones and possibly an LED light to improve low-light performance. That means better audio clarity and more usable footage in challenging lighting conditions. Pricing appears to stay within DJI's usual range, with the base model expected somewhere between $499 and $599, while Creator Combo could reach around $749. That aligns closely with previous releases, so nothing too unexpected there. At the same time, there are early whispers about a potential Pro version with dual cameras, although that remains speculative for now. At this stage, with retail units already appearing publicly, it is hard to ignore how close this launch feels. This is no longer just rumor-driven hype. It is one of the clearest indicators that something official is about to happen very soon. And that brings us to the real question: if this camera is already sitting on shelves, what exactly is DJI waiting for? And more importantly, would you go for the standard version or invest in the full Creator Combo? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,